Welcome, everyone, to New South Pro Wrestling's Saga continues. As always, I am Carmen Michael, joined by Rob Weathers. We've got a great show for you here tonight. Usually have a heart start to the show. Tonight, Akuto Death Society making the Heartbreak Killers think about it.
Absolutely are, and as you've seen, the Heartbreak Killers have been making all the fans and the Akuto Death Society think for the last couple of weeks since WrestleMania, as Brogan Finlay and Rico Gonzalez stole Chris Crunk's tag team title. Of course, Kevin Ryan was unable to perform at WrestleMania, so Kevin still has his championship. If you're wondering why the Heartbreak Killers have two titles, it's because they stole a replica from a fan, because that's the kind of people that they are.
Yeah, there were questions leading into tonight on whether or not Kevin Ryan would actually make it here tonight. Last show back at WrestleMania, Kevin Ryan unable to make it due to travel issues, and it was Rita Raccoon who stepped up in a non-title match for the Akuto Death Society. Of course, Heartbreak Killers, the #1 contenders, finally getting their championship opportunity here tonight. Titles in their corner or not, it is the Akuto Death Society who are your tag team champions.
You can steal the belts as much as you want. You can sit there with those belts in your corner as long as you want to. But it takes more than just having the gold to being the actual tag team champions. Akuto Death Society have more than earned that spot in this company multiple times. They are multiple-time tag team champions, and it is for a reason, because the Akuto Death Society are not just one of the best tag teams here in New South. They're not just one of the best tag teams in the South in general. They're one of the best tag teams in professional wrestling, and I give it to the Heartbreak Killers. Individually, they're all fantastic, as much as that might hurt me to say because I don't like a lot of the things they do in their matches. But as a team, it is so difficult to top a team with the chemistry of Kevin Ryan and Chris Crunk, and we're going to find out tonight if Rico and Brogan have it.
And that's what it boils down to, is that tag team chemistry. Chris Crunk and Kevin Ryan know each other like the back of their hands. There is a reason they have been dominant tag team champions. There is a reason they have held on to those tag team titles throughout the year, and now Kevin Ryan making his first entrance into this match.
And what an ovation for these fans. He was only gone a couple of weeks, but boy, have they missed Brain Dead.
Now in position. Gravity bomb into a swanton. Chancellor gonna retain. No. Brogan Finlay kicks out, makes his way over to his corner, now tagging in Rico Gonzalez.
You know, and I mentioned this, I talked about the fact that they have these individual stats that they do. Whenever you take the Heartbreak Killers and you break them up individually, so impressive as competitors. Brogan Finlay has been one of the fastest rising stars in independent wrestling since he broke into the business. Rico Gonzalez has been a guy that every time I see him in the ring blows my mind. Some of the most unbelievable offense I've ever seen, but it's going to take a lot more than that to topple A.D.S. And look at Kevin Ryan on fire in this match.
Kevin Ryan with a cover. Not enough quite yet.
But I can tell you the equalizer is that Hunter Drake on the outside. Rita Raccoon, of course, in the corner of the Akuto Death Society, but she's not going to overstep. She's not going to do anything that she fears could potentially cost the Akuto Death Society those titles. Hunter Drake, he's capable of anything. This guy, there is no link that he won't stoop to in order to help these guys win that title tonight, and that's the part that worries everybody here in this building.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Rob. Much like the breath just left the body of Kevin Ryan on the top rope. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, indeed.
I would not wish that on my worst enemy. Cover is made.
Thank God for Chris Crunk getting in there and breaking that up, man, because Kevin Ryan is on Dream Street after eating that beautiful cutter from Rico Gonzalez.
Rico now slowing down the pace.
And that's different. That is not something that I've seen Rico Gonzalez do very often, but it does show a very important statistic. It shows that he is growing as a professional wrestler. And that growth might help him tonight in this match.
Rico Gonzalez, someone who usually has the gas pedal all the way to the floor, but tonight knows how much is on the line. He knows, here to kick us off for the Saga continues, that the New South Championship gold is on the line, and to bring that back to the Heartbreak Killers, to bring that back to Rico, to Brogan, to Hunter, just means that much more power for the Heartbreak Killers here in New South Pro Wrestling.
It absolutely does. As Brogan's tagged in, I gotta say, the longer that we even mention it, the more that we talk about it, the more fearful I am that those titles could officially go to new homes tonight. Brogan Finlay, I've said this before, look no further than that last name. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Look no further than that last name. If you have the last name Finlay, you have to be tough. You have to be tougher than nails. It's the only way you're going to survive in this business because it's what expected of you. Rico Gonzalez? This is the guy that retired AC Mack, one of the biggest legends in Southeast wrestling in recent years. There is nothing that these two people aren't capable of. And if they can keep it up here tonight, they just might be capable of becoming the New South Tag Team Champions for real.
Right now, Brogan Finlay looking to put Kevin Ryan out of the business. Oh, and now stomp to the head behind the ref's back.
Chris Crunk yelling at the ref, and Brogan Finlay's pulling him back.
To your point, here comes Hunter Drake, the New South Heavyweight Champion, who's not even in this match, but clearly has a vested interest in the outcome.
The vested interest is the gold, man. This guy wants to not only control his spot in New South, he wants to control New South. But he needs to be careful and not expend too much energy because he's going to need every single bit of that gas tank that's possible for that main event tonight against Dylan McQueen, because Dylan's coming, man.
Brogan full head of steam. Pause. Made him think about it.
Made me think about it.
Cover made. 2, 3. No. Kevin Ryan kicking out. Really seemed like he found that extra burst of adrenaline, but just like that, Brogan Finlay with the back of his elbow puts an end to Kevin Ryan's sudden burst, and now Rico Gonzalez going up top. What does he have in mind, Rob?
About to find out. Oh my God! Double stomp to the arm.
Cover 2.
Kevin, great ring IQ there from Kevin Ryan, knowing exactly where he was, grabbing that bottom rope, but Rico's making him pay for it.
And the way Hunter Drake is just stalking around the ring right now. And look, Brogan and Hunter, they waited and waited for this exact moment, and now referee distracted.
Chris Crunk trying to get in there and help his partner, but the referee cutting him off. Oh, come on!
And you gotta know, hold on, like it's hooked. For the championships, no. And you got to imagine, if those New South Tag Team Championships go home with the Heartbreak Killers, you got to imagine Hunter Drake has got a stake in that championship. You have to imagine that title also comes to him and not just these two in the match right now.
Absolutely. Hunter Drake, like we just said, man, it's not just about controlling his spot, it's about controlling New South. And if the Heartbreak Killers have those titles, Hunter Drake could very easily claim those tag team titles as his own, just as he does that New South Heavyweight title. And man, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but God, what a dark day that would be.
So good. This lady knows it too.
Hunter Drake telling the crowd exactly what he thinks. Brogan Finlay delivers a suplex. Cover made. Forearm across the face.
You know, and speaking of Hunter Drake on that outside, it is so crazy, the chain of events over the last several months here in New South. I debuted in this very building back in April of this year. You could not hear a louder, cheerful ovation for anybody else in this locker room other than Hunter Drake. Every time he came out here, everybody in this crowd gave everything that they had, every ounce of energy in their body to Hunter Drake. And what did he do, man? At Anniversary, he ripped the hearts out of everybody's chest. That's exactly why the Heartbreak Killers is apropos as ever of a name for this faction.
Step up enziguri to Brogan Finlay. Now off the rope. Hunter Drake sweeping the leg. Paying off dividends once again. And to your point, Rob, Hunter Drake was one of the most beloved wrestlers in all of New South history, and he threw it all away. He turned on the fans. He turned his back on everyone who helped get him to this very moment. And for what? For a shot at the gold. Betrayed everyone.
To some people, Carmen, that heavyweight championship means literally everything. This guy not only steamrolled through everybody at Haas, very, very impressive at Haas, I will give that to him, very, very impressive on his rise to that championship, but in the end, he not only steamrolled through one of his best friends in Dylan McQueen, his own girlfriend, Kenzie Page, felt the wrath of Hunter Drake on that night. This guy's capable of anything, and I'm sure that all of that has rubbed off on Brogan Finlay and Rico Gonzalez.
And if he can do that to someone he loves, imagine what he will do to someone who he does not like. And Brogan Finlay now playing with Kevin Ryan.
Come on, once again.
How many times is this going to happen? Oh, referee Garrett Kent. As the Heartbreak Killers are pleading. Big lariat from Kevin Ryan, but that could have been the last burst of energy, Rob.
Well, it was just enough to finally shut down Brogan Finlay, and that's exactly what Kevin Ryan needs to do. And what he needs to do next is find just enough in the tank to claw his way to that corner, to claw his way to his tag team partner, Chris Crunk. Get Chris into this match.
He's fingertips away, and he makes it. Chris Crunk, your legal man. In comes Brogan Finlay. In comes Rico Gonzalez. And a sling blade from nothing to lose. Chris Crunk is fired up.
Take him for a ride, Chris.
Calling for one more. Rico Gonzalez had it scouted. Now mocking Chris Crunk. Wait, what? Oh, the unintended assist. Tombstone Power for the title. No. The look on Chris Crunk's face tells it all. Tag now made. Kevin Ryan going up top. And what goes up must come down.
Oh my goodness. Rico's knocked out. There's no way he's getting up from this. Champs
Both legs
retain.
hooked. Brogan Finlay breaks the fall.
Oh! Beautiful roundhouse kick right to the side of the head of Brogan.
Rico charging in, sent to the floor. Brogan Finlay left on his own. Super kick. Oh, Chris Crunk. Bad position.
My God! Rico got that arm caught in between the ropes, but I have to echo exactly what the fans are saying. My goodness.
Like a stake through the heart and a Death Valley driver onto the apron. You've got to be freaking kidding me. This is the first match of the night, Rob.
Brogan's going up. This has got to be it.
Elbow drop. Beautiful.
New
with
champs,
precision.
not new champs.
Champions.
No! To your point, we've still got so many matches to call, and I'm about to lose my voice.
I'm stunned. I am at a loss for words. That combo there from the Heartbreak Killers, I thought for sure was enough to put away Kevin Ryan.
They don't call him brain dead for no reason. Kevin Ryan absolutely will not stay down, even if it's technically what's best for him. Kevin Ryan will die before he loses his New South Tag Team Championships.
Well, maybe moments away. Oh, Chris Crunk making the save. Chris Crunk saving the day just in the nick of time. Rico Gonzalez sent up and over. Super kick from Brogan Finlay.
What is this now?
Bubba.
No, not this, not this.
No. Chris Crunk tied in the ropes. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go at all. No, not like this. Come on, referee, you got to do something here, man.
There's nowhere to go for Chris Crunk.
Kevin Ryan still laid out on the outside.
It's practically a handicap match at this point. Oh, Kevin Ryan evades. Out goes Rico Gonzalez. And now, oh, Kevin Ryan going up top for that Orihara moonsault. But Hunter Drake, the New South heavyweight champion, with a stomp to the sternum.
And there's nothing Crunk can do about it.
It's 3-on-2.
Referee's trying to get Crunk out of the ropes, but it might be too late.
Into the flatliner. 2, 3, go! 2.99.
I'm stunned right now. I cannot believe everything that Kevin Ryan has gone through, everything that Kevin Ryan has felt in this match and was able to kick out of that.
And with Chris Crunk unable to help, thought for sure it was game over for the reign of the Akuto Death Society. Kevin Ryan, what should have been lights out, somehow was able to get a shoulder up as Brogan Finlay going for it one more time. No, he's not. Powerbomb positioning.
Can Kevin do it again as Chris Crunk is still laid out on the outside?
Hurricane Rana. No! Rico going for that stomp once more. The Brogan right behind. Go for the stomp. Oh no!
Rico taking out his own partner. Kevin Ryan might finally have an opening if he can capitalize here. Oh my God!
Friendly fire, collateral collision, and out. A Canadian destroyer.
Crunk's finally back in the ring.
Has him up for the assist. Into the brain buster.
Hooks the leg.
2 chips retained. No. Hunter Drake pulled the leg. Hunter Drake. Is that it? That was 3. Here are your winners, and still New South Tag Team Champions, the Akuto Death Society.
Even when it finally happened, we still couldn't believe that fighting through all of that adversity, the Akuto Death Society still are the New South Tag Team Champions.
A.D.S. retain. Hunter Drake trying to pull the leg of our referee, but a millisecond too short.